Hey, Chad.
Hey. You know the prom? Well, we could go. You and me. Together, you know.
That would be lovely.
I'll call you. About the time and stuff.
Thank you, Chad. I know it will be a wonderful evening.
Yeah, whatever.
That was so sweet of you, Chad.
Are you happy now?
My happiness is not a factor here. Yours and Lisa's all I care about.
My senior prom, and I have to take the biggest 0 in the class.
Oh, she is very nice and desperate not to leave high school without becoming a woman first.
You must be kidding.
Just close your eyes and dream about being in Stanford Red, scoring the winning touchdown, your oh-so-proud parents watching from the stands. Of course, that would require passing trigonometry.
You said you'd get those answers. The test is next week.
You'll have them in plenty of time. I promise.
I can't believe you're making me do this.
I'm not making you do anything. You always have a choice. Except when you pass trig and it comes time for the prom, don't you stand her up. It could be very dangerous breaking a promise to a woman.
I guess the answer to that is yes, you certainly can help me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, you got a lot of stuff here.
Well, I'm teaching a module starting today. I think maybe I'm over-prepared.
You must be Dr. Sloan from Community General Hospital.
Yes, I am. How did you know?
I'm taking your class. I'm Noelle Landrew.
Hi.
We are so looking forward to your lectures, Doctor.
Well, I just hope I can live up to Norton Hall standards.
No problem. Our students love a good intellectual debate.
Debate?
Oh, my third grade teacher brought one of these to class. It's a nice touch. Noelle? Oh, here, this is our room. I'll be in a minute.
Thank you very much.
I heard about you and Chad. I'm so happy for you.
I can't believe it. How did you get him to ask?
I think he secretly wanted to get together anyway. And then, when I told him how you felt.
Oh, but now what do I do?
You get a new dress and then fit right in with all the other beautiful seniors.
Well, how do I know it looks good on me? I've never had a dress like that. And flowers, I'm going to have to tell Chad the color of the dress so he knows about flowers.
We will find you a dress, okay? You just enjoy this, okay?
And with the increased use of the blue-green algae derivative FK507, organ transplantation has reached what a lot of people believe is optimum efficacy. Any questions?
I do, Dr. Sloan.
Yes, and you are?
Kelly Gennaro.
Kelly?
Okay, I was wondering, isn't the real issue here vis-a-vis transplantation that of vital versus non-vital organs?
Well, that has been a subject of debate.
Well, for instance, the man who had his larynx transplanted recently. The argument was raised that it was an unnecessary surgery since the larynx is hardly vital.
Well, if I couldn't talk, I think I would find it vital.
But, it hardly meets the same critical care criteria as, say, a kidney or a liver. And is it worth the time and expense to maintain computerized waiting lists or even do the procedure?
Eric Fincher, Doctor?
Yes.
You're actually making a strong argument in favor of cloning body parts.
Cloning?
That seems presumptuous as a logical conclusion.
Not really. An individual's crust or diseased larynx could conceivably be cloned to provide a perfectly matched replacement. We might even see the day when autotransplantation or autotransfusion may cadaver replacements obsolete.
Normally these gel packs are good for muscle pain if you heat them in the microwave for 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Hey. Some sulfadiazine and a gauze dressing.
Yes, sir.
Where have you been? You disappeared after lunch.
Jesse, I've been reassigned.
You're kidding. Who do I complain to?
Nobody. I asked for the transfer.
You didn't tell me you were going to do that.
I didn't want to say anything until I was sure.
But I like working with you. This isn't your way of trying to break up with me, is it?
Of course not. I
got into nursing because I want to take care of people, not just shuttle injuries in and out of the ER.
Shuttle, well, you know, this is important work.
I know that. But we lose track of people when they go up to surgery or into the wards. I miss that.
You miss bedpans?
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. You miss knowing what happened to the patient afterwards.
Exactly.
I'll tell you, though, that kind of follow-through can be difficult to deal with sometimes.
Meaning?
Meaning that things are different in the ICU. You know, there's none of that pulse pounding, blood spurting, get me a liter of Ringer's lactate, and I mean now kind of thing.
I know, but it is still critical care, and I'm really good at that. Or don't you think I can handle it?
Susan, I think that you can handle anything you want. Just remember, I'm here if you need to talk.
Or do other things?
Bye.
There is no way Allison Bradford is going to be a cheerleader.
But she's so eager.
She walks like a duck, has ankles like a rhinoceros, and talks like a mouse on helium.
You can teach her, Shannon. You are at best.
We have the finest cheerleading squad of any private school in the city. I'm not going to screw it up just because you think it would be good for Allison's self-esteem.
I know. You're right. I was just making a suggestion. I was only trying to help a friend.
I know you were. You help a lot of people. I just can't do this.
Is everything all right?
Everything's terrific.
So how is the guest lecturer?
Total dullness.
Oh, that's too bad. I have his class next hour.
You and Kelly were so charming in that lecture, debating your little hearts out. You're a perfect couple.
It'll never happen.
Yes, it will.
Oh, Shannon needs her bike fixed.
Why doesn't she ask me?
Because she doesn't know it's broken. And she can't get you the one thing that you want the most. I can.
You can?
Kelly, star of the debating team.
Dr. Sloan, sorry about taking over the class that way.
Oh, don't be. You did a lot better job than I did. I didn't realize the students here were so...
Up on the issues?
Well, I was going to say argumentative. I like that better.
This is Norrington Hall. If you're not current on the issues, you die GPA-wise.
You and Eric, is that his name, seem to be enjoying yourself today.
Eric would debate his own reflection if he thought it would argue back.
Sounds like you're good friends.
I like Eric a lot. But, you know, there's homework and helping my parents out with the cafe and the debate team and student government.
Your parents own a cafe?
Not everybody has a rich father.
Sit down. Put your head between your legs. Now take a very deep breath. Very slowly. Take your time. Okay?
Oh, I'm a little embarrassed.
Oh, don't be. You have anything to eat today? Uh-huh. Yeah. I always pack too many oatmeal cookies.
No, it's okay.
No, don't argue with the doctor. I'll give you another boring lecture.
I know. I need to slow down and get some sleep.
Mm-hmm. And I want you to come into Community General for a complete checkup.
I don't have time. Sorry. No, maybe I better take another cookie for later.
Here you go. You know, Kelly, what you need to do is not skip meals. And you should arrange your schedule so you have more time to rest. And maybe, schoolwork being the first priority, you shouldn't work at the cafe anymore.
My parents can't afford to hire any more help. Not if they're going to put me through school. Look, thanks for the cookies, Dr. Sloan, but I know how to handle my life, and you don't. I've got practice.
So I'll call you later?
You better.
Get a burger or something.
Shannon will do the right thing.
But trials are next week. If I don't make it, my life is over.
Don't worry, Allison. You deserve to be a cheerleader, so you will be.
You're a bigger dreamer than I am.
Be patient. I promised, didn't I?
And I always keep my promises.
fine. Well, are you okay?
Don't worry. I mean, Dr. Sloan just panicked. Call 911. Looks like you're gonna get your tryout after all.
Yesterday, we took a look at the scientific basis for cloning. Today, I thought we might discuss some of the ethical debate that's surrounding that subject.
No. You've been here 2 days, and all you've talked about is transplant this and cloning that and fetal tissue, whatever. Shannon died this morning. How does that fit into your ethics?
I want to tell you something about doctors, Chad. We don't know very much. And what we do know, we learn by accident. In emergency rooms, battlefields, overcrowded wards. Little bits and pieces of information the human body sees fit to give us from time to time.
Then how do you ever know how to treat someone?
By taking those observations and really making a leap of faith that what we're seeing is true.
You're talking about crossing your fingers and guessing. Real scientific.
Medicine's as much of an art as it is science, Chad. And it's going to take both to give us any direction for future research and treatment.
That doesn't have anything to do with Shannon. She doesn't have a future.
I think it has everything to do with Shannon. Medical science would say she had a massive head injury, which herniated the brain, destroyed the brain stem, and led to a cessation of life-sustaining functions.
That's cold.
What about medical art?
That would be Shannon's doctors using new techniques to reverse the irreversible. And then using what they learned to help the next person.
Shannon's still dead.
I know it doesn't even make any sense. But it will, Chad. I promise you all that. Shannon's death is going to make a difference.
Well,
It's a sad day, isn't it, Eric?
thanks to you.
I didn't loosen Shannon's front wheel.
You told me to.
I made a suggestion. You chose to do it. Now you can choose to shed tears over Shannon Murphy or rejoice over what you're about to receive. Which do you prefer?
Hey, Susan. I've been looking all over for you. Then maybe you and I can go grab some... What's wrong?
Leave me alone.
What happened?
Nothing. A patient.
Did you lose one?
Yes, I lost one. Are you happy now, mister? Follow through can be hard.
Hey, stop that. Come here. It's that girl from Norrington Hall, right? Look, I was on duty yesterday when they brought her in, and we barely got her stabilized enough to get her to the OR.
Well, she didn't make it, all right?
Okay, don't get angry at me about it.
Well, I had to get angry at somebody.
Susan.
She was only 17. I just had her parents sign the papers to donate her organs.
Oh, I told you things were going to be different in ICU.
So what? I'm not supposed to care that I sat with her parents all night watching her EEG flatline?
No, you're supposed to give them something calm and reasonable to hang on to because that's what nurses do.
So now I'm a bad nurse.
I didn't mean that.
Thanks a lot.
Susan!
George, what are you doing looking at a menu? You've had the same thing every day since I was 3. Dr. Sloan.
Hi.
Hi, would you like to see a menu?
No, thanks. You know, I came here to see how you're doing.
And?
You look fine.
I like to stay busy.
Well, I'd never doubted that. going to be hard leaving here. I bet when you go to Berkeley, isn't it?
My parents have worked hard to get me there. I'm going to do everything I can to make them proud.
Dr. Sloan, hi.
Hi.
Thank you for trying to help in class today.
Well, I'm not sure it did that much good to tell you the truth.
You never know. Kelly, we need to talk about those homework assignments you want me to pick up for you. I hope tomorrow goes as well, Doctor.
Thank you, Noel. Well, I'll let you two talk.
Bye.
Isn't it nice to know a teacher cares for once?
I really do appreciate you helping me with those assignments, Noelle. But you know I didn't even ask for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
If there's ever anything I can do to repay you, there is.
Eric Fincher and you are really made for each other.
It's nice of you to say, but...
And he would really like to get together. Do you know what I mean?
That's between me and him.
Just think of me as that Puritan guy. You know, the go-between. Or think about it as a return favor for that homework. Whatever makes you feel good.
I won't do it. You have no right to tell me to.
I was just asking.
Well, then the answer is no. What are you doing?
Oh, dear. A cockroach. Whatever will the health department say? What will your parents do? A place like this can't afford to shut down. Not even for a day.
You would do that just to make me sleep with Eric?
Oh, and you know what they say. If you see one, there are probably thousands in the walls.
Eric's my friend. I won't do it.
One anonymous call, and this place could be history.
All right. Just leave my parents alone.
Eric will be so appreciative. And you may even enjoy it.
The heart is dilated and pale, consistent with ischemic heart disease and cardiomyopathy.
Hey, Amanda, can I, I'm sorry, you're busy.
I'm never too busy for you.
Thanks. You know, how do you keep from getting too emotionally involved with your patients?
Well, Jesse, all of my patients are dead, so getting emotionally involved isn't really even an option.
Oh, yeah.
You having trouble with a patient?
Me? No, it's, Susan.
Susan Hilliard? I wouldn't worry about her too much. She's one of our best ER nurses.
She was until she got herself transferred to ICU. She wants to become more involved with her patients.
And so she's lost sight of her objectivity.
That's what I tried to point out.
She didn't want to hear it.
No kidding.
You know how I told you I don't get involved with my patients because they're already dead? You see, actually, I care a great deal. Heart weight 15 ounces. I care enough to dig around inside of them to figure out why they died in the first place.
Yeah. But you don't break down every time one comes in here.
Well, and neither do you in the ER. I think that we prove how much we care by how well we do our job, not by how many tears we shed. And I think Susan's lost sight of that. She's forgotten for the moment.
But how do I help her remember?
Jesse, you have to find a way to show her that there's something beyond her own pain.
Thanks, I'll try.
Good.
The slope is 32/79. That can't be right. The test is in 2 hours.
Got 3/2.
This is all wrong. Everything is all wrong since Shannon's accident.
Everything's been all wrong since Noelle came to Norrington.
The things she makes people do.
That accident, Shannon shouldn't have died.
Chad's really lost without her. The quarterback and the cheerleader. What a big cliche. Except
I think it was real.
Ike was so high-tech. Anything could have happened to him.
I wonder if they ever, got together.
I don't know. I kind of hope so. I think they cared about each other.
Yeah, me too. I hope so. I can't.
Kelly? Kelly, look at me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It was nice.
No, it was wrong. I can't. I don't care what she says.
Noelle did this?
She said...
I don't want to know what she said. Look, if we do this, it's going to be because we want to, not because...
Difficult morning, Eric?
How could you do that?
What exactly is our common point of reference?
Kelly.
You're welcome.
No, nothing happened.
Oh, dear. She let you down. She let us both down. How unfortunate.
I don't want you doing me any more favors, Noelle. Kelly and I will find our own way. No more favors. Not for me, not for anybody. We're finished.
You let us all down. Eric is very unhappy, but the health department will be overjoyed.
No, I don't. I'll try again. I'll get it right this time.
It's all right, Kelly. It's been taken care of.
Kelly, are you all right? What is school? Your parents?
No.
Somebody help! Okay, man, get up! We need help over here! No!
I'm a doctor. I'm sorry. He's gone.
He died of respiratory arrest.
No, that doesn't help us much.
I know, but the mucous membranes in his gastric system show shrinkage and decay.
That sounds like formaldehyde poisoning.
Exactly. So I ordered a complete tox screen. We should know more in a day or two.
Maybe something happened in the school chemistry lab.
He wasn't taking chemistry. He was murdered. And I think Shannon Murphy was, too. Steve, could you do a background check on one of the students, Noelle Landrew?
You think she's responsible?
What I think is she makes me very nervous.
And that makes her a murderer?
Humor me.
Why should I stop now?
Thanks.
You know, it just makes me so mad. These kids coming in here so young, all that promise wasted.
I know.
And 2 in 1 week. Mark, your students must think that this is a terrible nightmare.
No, I know it's real, all right. It's just, they don't know what to do with the knowledge. Wish it was just some way to make them see. You know something? This might be a good time for a field trip.
Hey, Susan. Hey, how come you haven't returned any of my pages?
We are busy with patients in the ICU, or hadn't you heard?
You know, let me tell you, a couple of years ago, a guy was brought into the ER. He was a young guy, about my age, and, well, he'd been in a car accident. The nurse and I, her name was Carolyn, we lost him. Then we got him back. And then we lost him, and then we got him back. And we must have worked on the guy for about an hour or so. Till finally, he crashed one too many times, and, well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, anyway, when we were done, I come out into the hallway and I sit down. Carolyn comes out and she sits down next to me and she says, "Thank you for not giving up." And I said, "Well, you know, you're welcome, but you worked on him as hard as I did." It turns out that guy was her fiancé. A week later, she bakes me some cookies. I mean, can you imagine that?
The moral, Doctor?
The moral is that you are as professional as Carolyn, but you've forgotten that.
Just because I choose not to be as heartless as she was?
And because you don't do yourself or your patients any good if you're just going to get so involved that you lose it all the time. I mean, you rob them and yourself of your skills, and because of that, hope. I mean, really, that's all we have to give around here.
Well, I hope this is the end of your lecture.
All right, wait a minute. I got an idea.
What are you doing?
We're going to be late for class.
How's the pressure holding?
It's good. 110/7.
The patient's name is Charlie McDonald. He's a senior at St. Agnes Academy. Can't see.
Is he really getting Shannon's eyes?
Her corneas.
Well, why does he need this?
Last week he was in a car accident. His corneas were destroyed. Charlie always wanted to be a pilot. Got his pilot's license at 16. Last spring he was accepted at the Air Force Academy, and he was planning on joining them this fall.
Except now he's blind.
Fortunately, he turned out to be a very good candidate for a corneal transplant.
So he'll be able to see again?
The success rate for this procedure is very high.
Good.
You know, it's so good to see something wonderful come from Shannon's death. We can only hope that something just as wonderful will come from Eric's.
Hi. Have you seen one of my students around?
No. Why'd you lose one? Sorry.
Did you find anything on Noelle Landrew?
Yeah. She was orphaned when she was 5, and because she had no other family, she became a ward of the state.
Grew up in a foster home.
But she didn't last anywhere longer than 6 months. All her file would say is Noelle became a disturbing influence on the existing family dynamic, whatever that means.
Probably means she learned how to manipulate people at a very early age.
Well, she manipulated the court into giving her adult status when she turned 16. She dropped out of public high school and 1 week later enrolled at Oakley. There were rumors that she was extorting money from the other students.
And nobody could figure out how.
All the headmaster at Oakley would say was that it took a lot of work and a lot of counseling to put the school back together after she left.
My God.
Last year, she was at Trade Winds. The headmaster there wouldn't say anything, but I did find out there was 1 suicide and 2 near-fatal accidents while she was there.
And nothing they could connect to her.
But they were very glad to see her leave. This is one scary young lady.
Oh. And we don't even know what she's doing, really, or how, or why. I think I better find Kelly Gennaro.
Son, do you think when somebody dies, that's it? I mean, that everything just stops?
Well, the scientist in me says that since all biochemical activity has ceased, the answer's yeah.
The artist?
The artist in me says not a chance.
You know, Eric and we used to sit at a table in the cafe and talk about inventing new dishes and catering Oscar night parties.
Kelly, what do you plan to do at Berkeley in terms of majors and careers?
I don't know. I mean, my parents, they're always talking about law, medicine, academics.
What do you want to do?
They want me to have a solid profession, you know, so that I can have a steady income.
What do you want to do?
I want to redesign the menu. I really do want to redesign the menu. I mean, I love that cafe more than anything else in the world. God, what a mess.
Kelly, you know, the best doctors in the world are the ones who want to be. Same goes for restaurateurs. You know, as long as you know what you want to do.
Yeah, but Noelle knew it before I did. She used it against me.
I don't understand.
Noelle wanted me to seduce Eric. She said that if I didn't, that she would destroy the cafe.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would she want you to do that?
Noelle trades favors. I mean, not always. Sometimes she does something nice just because she wants to.
But not always.
She knows what you want most, and she gets it for you. If you do something for her in return. Only this time I didn't do what she wanted, and now Eric's dead.
Kelly, you have to tell me exactly what happened. That's the only way we're going to stop Noelle. I'll meet you down in the lobby.
Thank you for pulling me aside, Doctor. This is a profound experience for all of us, even though some of my classmates are a bit queasy.
How many of those classmates do you own?
I beg your pardon?
How many have you traded favors with?
Favors aren't a bartering medium. See, friends do for each other without the expectation of return. Or are the rules different in the adult world?
So Kelly doesn't owe you anything, even though she failed to seduce Eric for you?
If Kelly told you that, well, then she is suffering from a lack of sleep. Between you and me, I think that she's gotten a bit delusional.
You're very good, Noelle. But I know what you're doing now.
I think you have been working a little too hard, Doctor. You might want to consider giving up the teaching gig, you know, leave the school to the people who should be running it.
I'm going to stop you, Noelle. It's a promise.
Oh, ladies in distress always think they can count on the gallant knight to rescue them. From a dragon, or an evil troll, or a wicked witch. You learned about that stuff in medieval history class, didn't you, Kelly? Yes. Well, I'm here to tell you that chivalric code stuff is a crock. The knight gets bored, the dragon burns down the castle, and the lady ends up on her own anyway. Leave this place alone. Of course, when the lady refuses to do the favor she owes the wicked witch, the knight dies. Of a broken heart.
You did kill Eric.
All in all, we're better off without the damn knights anyway. Oh, and their horses make a terrible mess in the living room.
What do you want?
Bugs. Fire. So many things could put a place like this out of business.
What do you want?
Put a dropper full of this into Dr. Sloane's coffee.
I can't.
Of course you can. All you have to do is make a choice. Dr. Sloane or your family. It's not that difficult. Not even for you. There are no knights in shining armor, Kelly. There's only me. Hi.
Hi.
I haven't seen a corneal transplant since nursing school. That was really something yesterday.
It is amazing how such a small procedure can make such a big difference.
To so many people. I'm sorry that I gave you such a hard time before about your story.
Oh, you mean my lecture?
The nursing administrator's ready to kill me, but I asked to be transferred back to the ER.
Are you sure?
I'm not running away, if that's what you think.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, the thought crossed my mind. Don't get mad at me.
How could I get mad? You reminded me that there's a difference between being detached and not caring.
So you don't think that the ER is just a shuttling of people in and out?
No. Besides, I kind of miss the get me a liter of ringers, and I mean now.
I miss you.
It may take a while for my transfer to come through.
That's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Doc.
Thought you'd like to know that our friend Charlie is doing very, very well. We sent him home this morning.
Is it always that fast?
With corneal transplants, yes, it is. Very simple procedure. With heart transplants, on the other hand, sometimes it's 6 weeks before the patient can go home.
So when can he see?
Bandages will come off in a couple of days, probably. Should be able to see almost immediately. You know, if any of you are interested, I could probably arrange with the doctors for you to be there when the...
Are you okay?
Hold it!
Are my parents safe?
Of course. You didn't think anything would actually happen to that cute little cafe, did you? It's a community landmark. It deserves to be protected.
You made me kill Dr. Sun for no reason?
Nothing ever happens for no reason.
Then why?
Because he was upsetting my friends. I couldn't have a disruptive presence like that here at my school.
He would have been gone in a couple of days.
I was tired of his lectures and his little field trips. Frankenstein weirdness. What a bother.
You made me kill Dr. Slump because he was a bother to you?
I didn't make you do anything. You had a choice. We always have a choice.
Did Eric?
Of course. Too bad he became a bother, too. You know, he actually threatened me for helping him fulfill his fondest desire.
You had no right.
And you disappointed Eric and me, which means that you are going to die a virgin. What a shame.
What?
You know, trying to think
of a second favor that you could do for me in return for that homework assignment that I so graciously got for you? Unbalanced ledger sheets are so asymmetrical.
What are you talking about?
Your fatal accident, of course. Such terrible luck this school is having. I may have to transfer. You know, with everybody dead, this place is getting to be a real drag. Right, Kelly? Nice to see you fully recovered, Dr. Sloan.
Kelly gave me the vial last night. Formaldehyde, the same thing you used to kill Eric Fincher.
Silent, effective. What more could you want from a drug? Don't look at me that way, Dr. Sloan. I didn't do anything but give people what they wanted. Favor for favor. Everybody happy.
Shannon Murphy and Eric Fincher are dead because of your favors.
There are consequences to breaking promises. I learned that a long time ago. They didn't.
But why do it at all? You're bright, you're talented.
That's never enough. People like you if you do things for them. It's not about who you are. It's about what's in it for me.
Especially if you're a foster child.
Or the new kid in school. Or the odd kid. Or the bright, talented, shy kid. And what you do for the popular kids, they're yours.
Until they finally understand the cost.
But until then, they're grateful and they're happy, and so are you.
Are you? No?
I will be. I just wanted to be liked.
You take care of her eyes, okay?
Thanks. I can't believe you walked away from all this.
I never made it here. I never got past midget cars and short tracks.
Yeah, but you could have if you stuck with it.
It was just all that excitement, big money, women, parties. It just wasn't for me, Jeff.
Steve.
Hey, Eddie.
Not like the old days, huh?
No, not at all like the old days.
Hey, Steve. Dad said you'd be here today.
Alan? My God, I haven't seen you since...
The Alpina 300. I nearly wet my pants when you won that race.
Well, you were what, 7 years old?
Yeah, I've never forgotten it.
Alan, Eddie, this is Jesse Travis. He works at Community General with Dad.
Doc. Hey, damn nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm looking forward to seeing your race.
Actually...
Actually, Alan here's just our show driver. There's not much on the track, but he's hell on supermarket openings.
This is Matt Thomas, our lead driver.
Yeah, I just do publicity stuff.
Yeah, Alan here reps us at all our car shows, flea markets. But maybe someday he'll get a shot at racing. Maybe. Hey, we gonna qualify today, or just yak?
Alan, why don't you take Steve and Jesse up to the owner's box?
You anything like that guy when you raced?
Only when I won. So I was a sweetheart most of the time.
Next car to qualify, car 51, driven by Matt Thomas.
Let's go for it.
Racing out of Torrance, California.
Cars.
Well, this is qualifying, Jess. Right now, it's just Thomas against the clock.
It's sure important. They don't do well this morning. They don't have a chance on Sunday.
Drop the hammer on the straightaway, Thomas. I want that pole position.
Take it easy, Eddie. You'll get it. She's losing the turns. The brakes are fading. Barely holding on. Hitting the wall is a distinct possibility. Damn, I lost my engine. Oh, she's wild.
Thomas, talk to me. Come in, Thomas.
There's another reason I quit racing.
Your driver's going to be fine. But that is rotten luck about your engine.
According to Eddie, they've had a lot of rotten luck lately.
Tires, trannies, you name it, it's let us down.
Could just get a break for a change.
Alan, Eddie, I came as soon as I heard. How's Matt?
Don't worry, Miss Egan. He's going to be fine.
You know Marianne?
I treated her husband a couple of years ago. Thrombophlebitis, wasn't it?
Speaking of treatment, could I get an aspirin?
This is your lucky day. We've got a sale on aspirin. Right this way. You know, Paul Egan and Egan Racing, I didn't make the connection.
Paul loved the team, so I kept it on as a kind of memorial. However, if I'd known what I was getting myself into...
Oh, I can imagine. You know, the happiest day of my life is when Steve said he gave up racing, but don't tell him I said that. Marianne, don't worry. Your driver's in very capable hands, really.
Ouch! Ow! Hey. Where the hell did you get your license? One of those Caribbean diploma factories?
Sorry.
You know, there are no breaks, no muscle damage. I'd say your initial diagnosis of a mild sprain was right on target, Dr. Travis.
Thanks.
What are you, a bone specialist?
I'm a pathologist.
Or like a coroner? Wow, what a shame. Such a pretty lady spending all her time with dead people. How about a live one tonight?
I have a live one, thank you.
Well, I'll say 2 years old and more energy than a...
Why don't you get a babysitter? Come down to the race on Sunday as my guest. We can discuss energy. I can't drive Sunday.
Yes, you can, if you're very careful.
Glad you're all right, Matt.
Tell me something, Eddie. What's that number one rule of yours? And you don't say a word. Well, come on, Eddie, it's your rule.
The driver can't do it if the team doesn't do it first.
And what the hell did your team do with that engine?
It wouldn't have blown if you hadn't over-revved it.
Oh, right. The engine's my fault. Just like every blown tire and busted brake line's my fault. My crew chief here is just an innocent bystander.
You do not know what you're talking about, Dad.
Alan.
You do not have to take this. Let's get out of here.
Hey, I am not the one wrecking this team. That's your new crew chief's job.
You accusing Eddie of sabotaging your car?
Well, if he didn't, somebody did. That engine did not blow on its own.
You're imagining things. We're just having some bad luck.
Come on, Mrs. Egan. Every time I get in a car, somebody's trying to bury me.
All right, just look at their stats. The Egan team's average start is 6th. The average finish, 3rd. Overall points, 1st. I mean, Fireball Roberts would die for these numbers.
Fireball Roberts is dead.
No, I meant if he was alive.
Jesse, I had no idea you were such a big racing fan.
Well, I wasn't until yesterday, and I spent all last night surfing the net. This is really good. You know, the amazing thing is that Egan has done this with a team made up of people that nobody else wanted. People like Matt Thomas.
Well, it's no wonder his career stats are even worse than his personality, and the man hasn't had a winning season in years until now.
You know, I doubt Thomas would be having such a good season if he didn't have Eddie on his crew.
That's right. It's Eddie Wallace's first season as crew chief, and so far he's done a phenomenal job.
Not according to Matt Thomas, not lately at least. Sabotage is the way he described it.
You know, I haven't been to the races since Steve retired. Might be kind of fun to see one without having to chew my nails through the whole thing.
Well, maybe you guys should see it in style. From the owner's booth.
Hey, you don't want to come?
No, I have a date with my own Fireball, and he has his heart set on the zoo.
By the way, Dad, what did you say this was?
I call this Espanol frittata. You like it? Tastes better than it smells.
Welcome, race fans, to the 21st running of the Cal-Pac 500. Teams are racing today for 900 series points and a record purse of over $3 million. Today's field is the fastest ever in this event's history, with a pole position average speed of 192.64 miles an hour. Less than 10 miles an hour separates our entire field of 40 drivers. So it's looking like it'll be a great race. The race will start on schedule in 30 minutes.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Jess.
Where's your dad?
He's in the garage, wondering where you are.
Oh, I kind of get distracted.
Nice hat.
Isn't it?
Hey.
Whoa, wait a minute there. I know you. You're Jeff Gordon, right?
No. Jesse, this is Tommy Kendall.
That's right. You were the Trans Am Series champion 3 times.
4.
Hey, can I get an autograph?
Sure.
I don't have a... You got a...
No.
Come on over to the garage. I'll sign a photo for you and see if we can't introduce you to Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. Catch up with you later. How tall do you got to be to ride one?
5'4".
Dad, that's all right. Just put it down.
Some vehicle.
Yeah, for $170,000, you can have one just like it.
I thought they were stock cars.
Nothing stock about them. Custom built from the ground up.
Tell Alonzo I'm personally good for it.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
Tough day, Eddie.
Nah, not really. Our tire supplier suddenly decides he wants cash payments. Lloyd, our engine guy, has disappeared on a parts run, and I don't... George! Whoa, where you going? You're a backup driver, remember?
Even if Thomas doesn't show, it's too late for me to substitute. I'm gonna find some place with air conditioning and cold beer.
George!
What, is Thomas missing?
Nah, he just likes to make a dramatic entrance. Copy that, Alan. Nah, you stay put till I say different. At least Alan's where he's supposed to be. He's up in the stand spotting for us today.
Eddie? Oh, okay, all right.
No, not today. Not an investment tour. Not now.
Eddie, this is Monsieur Lambert and Monsieur Dupre, and they're very interested in getting involved with the team. So if you could just give us a minute or two.
Yeah, I got all the time in the world. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
He said he liked the racing very much. He would like very much to be sponsor. French.
No sign of Thomas yet, Mrs. Egan.
Il y a un pilote qui n'est pas arrivé, là, apparemment. Ça va commencer à poser des problèmes.
Don't worry, gentlemen. He hasn't missed a race yet.
You know, it's pretty exciting being up here. I don't know how I managed to talk you into giving it up.
As I recall, it only took about a year, with you on one side and Eddie on the other.
One of the few times in your life you ever listened to me, and I'm not so sure I was right.
Oh, you were right.
Hey, guys. Who wants a hat? Look at that.
Hey, you meet Jeff Gordon or rob him?
Oh, I met him, and I met Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Rudd, Terry Labonte. Really nice guys.
Seems like they liked you, too.
Oh, yeah. They even gave me an official Team Egan racing watch. It's got a little checkered flag that flashes. See?
Oh. There he is.
Ah, ça y est, c'est lui. Ça va commencer.
Cutting it kind of close, aren't you?
Attention, race fans. Welcome to the 21st Cal-Pac 500, where 40 great drivers are about to mix it up. So why don't we just cut to the chase and say what you've all come to hear? Gentlemen, Start your engines!
He's loosening the tires. The brakes are fading.
Come on in the pit. We'll slap on a hot set of 4.
Looks like Matt Thomas in car 51 has a problem. He's headed into pit road.
Are they changing tires already?
Tires win races, Dad.
At $1,500 a set and 10 sets a race, they better.
1,500?
Oh, yeah.
That must be some special tire.
They even have their own heated room. Yeah, it makes the rubber more flexible for a faster drive, right?
Ils font chauffer les pneus pour assouplir la gomme et la voiture roule plus vite.
Took words out of my mouth.
Change them all out. Check the lugs. Now, go.
We're losing time here, guys.
It's better than losing a tire at 200 miles an hour.
Car 51, Thomas coming out of the pit row and back into the race.
Heads up in the booth. Allen just checked in from the stands. Thomas just took the lead.
He's got it.
This race is a lock.
If you ignore the fact that he's still got 100 laps to go.
Well, 99, really.
We've got a crash in turn 3.
51. You get caught up in that?
Take it easy, Eddie. He's okay.
Thank goodness.
The yellow flag is out. David Lane slammed into the wall in turn 3. The track is just about to clear, and the green flag is coming out. The Countback 500 is back underway. With only 3 laps to go. Car 8, Dave Yonashige continues to lead. Car 11, driven by Richard Raines, only 3 seconds back in second place. Matt Thomas passing and into second place. Matt Thomas, car 51, continuing his incredible run. Car 51 passes car 8 on the outside, and he's in first place. We're on the final lap with car 51 closing in on an easy win. It's car 51, Matt Thomas.
Damn! The brakes! The brakes! She's wild. Matt's got a problem. Hitting the wall!
Matt, you copy. Matt!
I just got the word, Mrs. Egan. Matt Thomas is dead.
Looks like a cerebral hemorrhage due to a blow to the temple.
How? This helmet isn't damaged. It's not even scratched.
How did he manage to get out of his car and walk around with a cerebral hemorrhage?
Well, I've seen people with worse injuries do a lot more. Strange things happen in accidents.
If it was an accident, remember those lug nuts the crew changed during the race? I went down to the pits and had a look.
Let me see them. Well, I'm no expert. That doesn't look like normal wear and tear to me.
I have a feeling forensics will agree with you.
Maybe Thomas wasn't imagining things when he started yelling sabotage.
But had he changed those lug nuts during the middle of the race? It couldn't have caused the accident.
Well, the one who did the lug nuts may not have stopped right there. You know, I remember that Thomas did radio that his brakes were going out right before the crash.
Bad brakes on a race car? That doesn't sound like an everyday occurrence.
Not unless you drive for the Egan team. This is definitely beginning to look like a homicide investigation.
No one had anything to gain by hurting Matt Thomas. He's the one that made this season happen for us.
Yeah, right.
That what you think, Lloyd?
Thinking's not a crime.
Murder is.
Hey, I get nothing out of this. Not like Halsey. He's got a shot at being lead driver now that Thomas is gone.
Yeah, Lloyd, you get nothing. Except payback. What'd you tell the detective how Thomas had you busted from crew chief to grease monkey?
Yeah, that turned out real good for the team, didn't it?
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean, huh?
This car ran a hell of a lot better when I was chief.
Yeah, if you count last is better.
Why don't you get out of my face?
All right, that's it. This conversation is over. I'm impounding this car pending further investigation. And the first one that objects will also be impounded. Straight into county jail. Forensics confirmed our suspicions. Someone definitely tampered with the lug nuts.
Someone very determined.
Yeah, when that didn't work, they went after the brakes.
Forensics also says that the brakes checked out fine, along with everything else on the car.
Well, then why did Thomas say the brakes went out?
Why did the car crash anyway?
Very good questions, but I'm fresh out of answers. Any suggestions?
How about taking another look at the crash? I mean, the team keeps a video record of everything for post-race analysis.
Jesse, that's a very good idea.
I'll get a court order.
What time you got?
1:10, why?
Damn, it's stuck at noon. Supposed to be Mrs. Matthews' bedside every hour. She sends out search parties. This Egan watches me.
I know that look. Something's bothering you.
During that race, there was one very serious accident. The man walked away with minor injuries.
And Matt Thomas was in a much less severe accident and died.
That bother you?
Uh-huh.
That bothers me.
I think I'll move up Thomas's autopsy.
Good.
You want our race tapes? They're yours, Steve.
I appreciate your cooperation.
The irony is that yesterday was probably the best driving Thomas had done all season. Maybe ever. Which is a roundabout way of saying that I hope we get these back. I'd like to give them to his family.
I'll see to it personally.
Mary Ann Egan. Yes, Senor Ramirez. Yes, it is a tragedy. We're still a #1 team with an excellent backup car and a tremendous driver. Oh, we'll be racing next week. Gracias. That is one nervous venture capitalist.
He should be. We'll never be ready by Sunday. Not with that cop looking to cause us grief.
Don't listen to him, Mrs. Egan. Steve's a fair guy.
He'll treat us right.
I'm sure he will. In any case, it's in the team's best interest to clear this up as quickly as possible.
There's nothing to clear up. Matt Thomas was a loser. Reality finally caught up with him. I don't see what the big deal is.
The big deal is making sure that Thomas's final reality didn't have any help.
Steve? How far are you gonna go with this thing? I mean, why waste time on an investigation that's going nowhere?
I'm just doing my job.
And my team is trying to do theirs. But you keep poking around, getting in everybody's way, they're gonna fall apart. We'll lose our sponsors.
Matt Thomas lost a lot more than a sponsor, Eddie.
It was an accident. The man shut it out. It happens. You've raced, you know that.
So no one sabotaged his car. Nobody wanted him out of the way.
Look, Steve, I've crewed on every podunk team between here and Talladega. It's taken me 20 years to make crew chief on a top-rated outfit. Don't screw this up for me. Please.
It's a police matter now, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Here's your autopsy report, Dr. Sloan, as requested.
Amazing how that got done right at dinner time.
We knew it was Turkish night.
It is.
Bon appetit.
Anything interesting in this report?
Well, as I suspected, the cause of death was from a cerebral hemorrhage. This is different.
Ah, what is it?
Uskamuru del Masi. It's a baked mackerel with pine nuts and currants and a nice herb stuffing.
Anyway, about that autopsy report?
Well, given the time of death and the condition of the body, the liver temperature was a lot lower than I would have expected.
76.3 degrees. You're right, that's low.
And that's a mystery?
Not really. The liver never lies.
And what is the liver saying?
That Matt Thomas didn't die when we think he did. He was killed at least 3 hours before that race.
Dolly Parton and Bob Hoskins tonight on CBS.
Okay. What do you see?
Of course, Matt Thomas had a sprained arm. There's no way he could have climbed into the car like that.
Okay, so now we know for sure an imposter did the driving, but how do we know that he made the switch with Thomas's body and why?
Well, I guess we know the answer to the why part, and that's to cover up a murder.
And as for the how, he could have planted the body in the infield before the race.
Right. And then slipped away in all that smoke and confusion after the wreck.
Yeah, but he still had to fool Eddie and the entire pit crew.
Well, the guy was wearing a helmet and a driving suit. I mean, there's no way anybody could have gotten a clear look at him.
And he didn't show up at the pit till the last minute, so nobody had a chance to talk to him either.
We did hear his voice come over the radio, but it could have been somebody who sounded like Thomas.
Well, I've got kind of a theory about that, but right now I'm more concerned about what caused his death. Oh, you made a notation in there, Amanda, about, let me see. Yeah, here it is. About the body cavity having an abnormal amount of blood.
Yes, it's a strong indication that for some reason the man's blood wasn't clotting properly.
Well, could Thomas have had hemophilia?
Well, that's not likely. The whole team had to take an annual physical.
Well, then the internal bleeding may be the result of something artificial. Hey, maybe you should,
Order a complete toxicology panel. I already did, and we should have the results soon.
Right at dinner time, no doubt.
Hey, that's right. It's Nepalese night tonight, huh?
One of these days I'm going to talk Dad into trying something truly radical, like burgers and fries.
Anything show up in the infield?
Besides bottle caps and dust, just this. An official Egan racing watch with no usable prints.
Well, according to my inventory, Thomas was wearing his watch.
Well, the killer could have left it at the scene of the crime.
Or anyone who has one. I mean, there's hundreds of these around the track.
Well, at least it'll give me an excuse to go back out there and ask some more questions.
And there were a lot of questions to ask. Like who took Thomas's place?
Well, whoever it was, he drove one heck of a race.
You know, that's another thing that bothers me. Why would anybody that good get involved in this?
How about someone who really had something to gain? Like the team's backup driver.
Halsey? Ridiculous. I've watched both him and Thomas race for years, and believe me, that was not George Halsey out there.
What about Thomas? When was the last time you actually saw him?
The night before the race, we discussed strategy after dinner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an appointment.
I just had one more question.
I'm sorry. I'll replace it, but I can't refund your money.
I just wanted to know if you'd seen it before.
Detective, I've handed out dozens of those to the crew, our sponsors, racing officials, even my Uncle Harry. And when I get around to it, I'm going to sue the manufacturer. They're absolute junk.
Real sorry about that, officer. Guess I'm a little rusty.
Too rusty to have won yesterday's race?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Depends where you were during the race.
I don't have time for this.
Make time, Halsey. I'm investigating a possible homicide.
You really think Thomas was murdered? Look, I don't want this to get around, but I was meeting with Leon Sanford.
Sanford Shocks?
Leon's starting a new team and wants me on as lead driver.
I'll be sure to talk to Leon about that.
You do that. While you're at it, you ought to check out Alan Wallace.
How does Alan fit into this?
If the kid knew I was leaving the team, then the only thing that stood between him and his chance to race was Matt Thomas.
Your dad's completely wrong about this. That was Matt Thomas out there.
The man drove that car, spun out, and died. End of story.
And you were in the stands watching. Anyone see you?
He was up there. Hell, I was talking to him the whole time.
Well, we only got your word for that.
Yeah, just like we only got your word you were on a parts run to Oxnard.
What's that supposed to mean?
Lloyd, Eddie, that's enough.
You were a hell of a driver once, Lloyd. You got your own reason to see Matt Thomas done in out there.
Matt Thomas was stupid.
Not so stupid he couldn't see what a lousy crew chief you were.
You smart mouth punk.
Alan, back off. You too.
Nice work, Steve. You got us all at each other's throats. Thanks.
Damn! The brakes! The brakes! She's wild! Hitting the wall!
Sounds like Thomas just before he crashed.
It is Thomas, but that is not from the race.
We edited this from the tapes of the qualifying lap that you and I saw.
Listen to the original.
The brakes! The brakes are fading! Barely holding on! Hitting the wall! It's a distinct possibility! Damn, I lost my engine! Oh, she's wild!
So if the killer did the same thing before the race...
He could have transmitted the edited phrases from the car.
And fooled everyone into thinking they were hearing Thomas.
What about the team watch? Did you get any leads from it?
Not directly, but I've identified the three most likely suspects. Lloyd Nichols, George Halsey, and Alan Wallace.
Well, whoever our killer is, this guy is a real miracle worker. Look what he's managed to do so far. He edited the audio tapes, and then he hid the body in the infield.
And he drove in Thomas's place, won the race, staged an accident, and switched places.
All to cover up the fact that he'd killed Thomas hours earlier.
And let's not forget that somehow during all this, our killer managed to keep the body, outwardly at least, warm.
Well, his fire suit would have provided some heat retention.
But not enough to make a difference after several hours.
Right. That's how they did it.
Come on in the pit. Slap on a hot set of 4.
Boy, they keep it warm in here. It's like an incubator.
They don't keep it clean. Dad was right. Look.
What do you want to bet that's Matt Thomas's blood?
What are you doing here?
Investigating a murder. What about you?
I work here. I came in to clean up.
Well, it's a good thing because it looks like you've got a real mess on your hands.
So how does it work, Alan? You bash us over the head and then hope it all goes away?
Listen to him, son. It's over.
Sorry.
Thomas knew my boy wanted to race. He thought he was after his job.
That night we got into it in the garage. He took a swing at me.
You were trying to protect yourself.
I only hit him once. He went down
And then Eddie cooked up this plan to cover it up.
I thought if the truth came out, no sponsor would ever want Alan to race for them.
Even if it was self-defense?
With sponsors, it's all about image. I really thought we could pull it off. We figured out how to fake the radio calls, crash, everything.
Everything except biology.
It was Thomas's internal temperature that tripped you up.
Hell, I thought it was my watch. Must have dropped it out there when we took the body out to the infield. Cheap piece of crap.
Sloan,
Mark, I just got the toxicology report back.
Uh-huh. Oh, good work, Amanda. Thank you.
Dad?
Yeah. What Eddie and Alan say is true, except for one thing. Alan is not responsible for Thomas's death.
But I hit him.
You didn't kill him. The only thing you two are guilty of is covering it up and framing yourselves for murder. The real killer's still out there.
The toxicology report has lots of surprises. Full anticoagulation presented with a prothrombin time of 40 seconds, activity less than 10% INR of over 10.
And in English, that would mean?
Well, Thomas ingested a large dose of warfarin, a blood thinner.
It's a standard treatment for phlebitis, which Matt Thomas did not have.
How dangerous is this stuff?
Let's just say he was a walking dead man. Even a relatively minor trauma would lead to fatal internal bleeding.
After administering the warfarin, about all the killer had to do was arrange some kind of an accident during the race.
And it would look like the crash killed him. Well, that explains the sabotaged lug nuts.
Except the murderer wasn't anticipating that Thomas was going to get in a fight with Alan before the race began.
Now, all we've got to do is figure out who had the motive, who had the opportunity, and who had the knowledge to sabotage that car and poison Thomas.
Torque, 611. Oil pressure, 70 pounds.
I asked if you could prove you were in Oxnard on Sunday.
Hell yes. RPM's 8,000. Or is that 8,500?
Then do it. Now.
Gas, hotel, dinner, breakfast, all with a date and time stamp. Team rule. You gotta do that or you won't get reimbursed.
2 engines in 1 week. Are you trying to ruin me?
This got nothing to do with me or my work, Mrs. Egan. Feel that grit? Somebody spiked her with metal filings. Tore her heart out.
Who else had access to this engine?
Who didn't?
There's one thing consistent about this case. Everybody who had a motive to go after Thomas turns out to have an airtight alibi.
You know, that could mean that Thomas was not the target.
You mean the killer was after someone else?
Or something else, a whole team.
That would explain the sabotage continuing like that.
But that doesn't make any sense. The team was about to go bankrupt.
And why kill Thomas? You think the competition wanted to get rid of him that badly?
I don't know the answer to any of those questions.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You want it well done? I'll put it back on the grill.
Oh, no, it's just lacks something.
Personality.
Exactly.
How about some mango chutney?
Hey, maybe some pineapple rings and a little salsa.
Fresh ground ginger, please. That would be tasty.
You know, do you have any of that teriyaki sauce?
Guys, it's a hamburger. Grease gives it flavor.
You know what bothers me the most about it? Whoever poisoned Thomas had to know that he would only be vulnerable for a very limited period of time.
You've lost me again.
Well, within a 12-hour period, Thomas's body would have metabolized the warfarin in his system.
He was at risk only if he suffered trauma during that time.
Yeah, otherwise the worst he'd have is a nosebleed.
Well, that tells us one thing. The killer had a fairly sophisticated knowledge of medicine.
That's exactly right. Of course. Very likely only one person could have killed Thomas. Of course, now we got to figure out the why.
Come on, Lloyd, we're doing okay.
Yeah, all right, hold on now, hold on. Winning last Sunday makes no difference. Still got no crew chief. Got no drivers. Hey, hell, we don't even have an engine for the damn car. I say we all try to sign on with a new team while we still can.
No! You quit now. Our season's over.
Our season ended when that last engine blew. Well, I thought you two were supposed to be in jail.
Steve straightened things out with the DA.
It's called justifiable homicide. Self-defense.
That's not all Steve did. He got a friend of his down at Glendon Motors to front us a new engine. We're back in business.
All right, we're back.
Steve, I don't know how to thank you.
Now, hold on now. We still don't have a driver.
We got Alan.
After last Sunday's race, I'd say he's a proven commodity.
He certainly is. Alan, you've got the job. Welcome to the team, Alan.
Oil pressure, 80 pounds. Horsepower, 700. RPM, 8,000. This baby's dynamite.
If you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with some new sponsors.
Marianne, you don't want to leave right now. This is fascinating.
We shouldn't get so close, Mark.
Oh, I'm sure it's safe. It's safe, isn't it, Lloyd?
9,000. 9,500.
Isn't that something? You know, the average car can maintain safely 5,000 RPMs. These precision racing engines can go 11,000, even 12,000. Isn't that right?
You got it.
I know, Mark. I own the team.
10,000. 10,500.
Look at that, 11,000 still rising.
11,500. That's the red line.
Sorry, guess I overreacted.
Well, not if you were expecting the engine to blow up and pistons and rods go flying all over.
Which isn't surprising since you sabotaged the engine yourself.
Sabotage which Eddie detected and repaired this morning early before anybody got to the track.
It was you who was trying to wreck us. Your own team.
Unfortunately, you didn't stop there. You murdered Matt Thomas.
I don't have to listen to this.
Hold it, lady.
How can you say I killed Matt Thomas? It could have been anyone.
Well, not just anyone would have known about warfarin and its side effects, which because of your husband's illness you did.
My husband died of a blood clot, Doctor. Matt Thomas died in a fist fight.
No, Matt died of an overdose of warfarin. It's a blood thinner used to treat thrombophlebitis, the very disease that caused your husband to have a fatal blood clot.
That's how you knew about the warfarin.
You poisoned Matt by making his blood so thin that even the slightest little injury would have killed him.
And to make sure he was injured, you sabotaged his car.
Oh, right. That's how we owners get ahead. We sabotage our cars and kill our drivers.
Your getting ahead is exactly what killed Matt. I had Steve check your finances.
That's an invasion of privacy.
That's a murder investigation. And I found out, except for the team, your cash flow is all negative.
You were covering your losses with money you raised for Egan Racing.
Only you got greedy. You oversold your shares in the team to every investor you could round up.
Okay. I needed money. A lot of it. I couldn't afford to write this team off as a hobby, but I...
What you couldn't afford was to have a winning season.
Your investors would have expected a return on their money.
You know, it's really ironic that Matt Thomas died because he was having the best season of his career.
Burned out loser. Who would have thought that he would just keep winning and winning? He was destroying me.
We owe you guys.
If there's ever anything we can do.
Well, now that you mention it, there is one thing.
He's going really fast.
Relax. He's sliding into those turns like a pro.
All right, we're all impressed, 51. Now drop the hammer and arrow to the stripe.
Sloan sure can run a lap.
So how'd it go, Dad? You know, for years I've wondered what you saw in car racing. Now, I'm more mystified than ever. You know something? There was no padding in that seat at all. I think a couple of my fillings vibrated loose.
Come on, I'll buy you an ice cream.
Okay.
So when are you going to head back out on the track?
As soon as we eat the ice cream.
What do you got, Will?
911, female, maybe 4 years old. Severe respiratory distress.
Asthmatic?
Don't know. She's got a hell of a fever, 105.6.
All right, let's get her an exam 1. Anyone with her?
Her mother should be right behind us.
Hey, get an Ambu bag and start the O2. 1, 2, 3.
Where's she? Where's Wendy? Where'd they take
Are
her?
you her mother?
What are you doing with her? Where's Wendy?
Hey, listen, my name is Dr. Travis, and your daughter is right in there. She's receiving emergency breathing care, okay?
I want to be with her.
I know. Who's your attending physician?
What?
Your regular doctor.
I don't know. They changed it. I think it was Grossman.
Grossman?
No, it was something like that.
Did you call him before you came in?
No, I just called 911. There's not going to be any trouble, is there? I mean, I have my insurance. See, here's the card. It's Triax Multicare Incorporated. It's through my job. I know I'm covered.
Okay.
Dr. Travis?
Be right with you.
Could I have a word with you now?
Miss Pearson, you can bother me about administrative paperwork later. Right now, I have a patient in respiratory distress.
You can't just go on.
What?
It's a 911 call, no attending physician on record.
What does that have to do with anything?
She's signed with an HMO. We need pre-authorization from them before we can treat the child. We can't even go beyond emergency breathing care without their approval.
I'm the physician in charge of the ER, right?
I know, but you have to make the call.
I have to call them?
Stop wasting time and make the call now.
I tell you what, you get them on the phone and I'll talk. Right now, a little girl needs my help.
That victim hasn't told you anything yet.
The doctors in ICU say he'll probably never regain consciousness, but I got to stick around just in case.
In that case, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
So I paged you.
It has been more than 2 hours since I called. Now, I've got a patient here.
Sorry, sir. I have already left a message on the voicemail. Now, if you'll just be patient.
No, I'm not gonna wait. Now, you put on one of your damn managed doctors now, or I will be calling every 10 minutes until I speak to one.
What's wrong, Jesse?
I've got a patient in there, a 4-year-old girl, but Betty here says that I cannot continue
Simple
treatment.
administrative problem.
It's been 2 hours.
The procedure is very clear. The patient is no longer in a life or death situation.
Let me be the judge of that. I'll have to owe you that coffee.
Put it on my ledger.
What do you got?
When she arrived, she was febrile and cyanotic. We put her on O2 and bronchodilators.
She was brought in at 11:10?
Yeah.
Well, hell with it. Bring her in, admit her from ER, and start her on definitive treatment right away. Blood cultures, antibiotics, chest x-ray.
Dr. Sloan, I'm sorry, we can't do that. The patient is signed with Triax Multi-Health, Inc. We have to have permission to treat.
Let's have a look at it. Well, the temperature's still over 103.
You know, maybe she has a secondary infection.
Could be another septic focus is throwing her into bronchospasm.
Excuse me. She's my little girl. I'm her mother. Please, doctor, do something. Do something.
I've got Dr. Holbein, the MD from Triax Multi-Health, Inc.
Let's see if we can clear this up. Yes, Dr. Holbein, this is Mark Sloan, a community general.
Dr. Sloan? MD?
Yes.
Why didn't the subscriber call her primary care physician first?
I don't know. Probably because her little girl was turning blue and she was too scared to do anything but dial 911.
Well, in any case, the patient should be at the Triax Multi-Health contracted facility. That would be Green Lawn Hospital.
Well, doctor, she's not at Green Lawn. She's in my ER. And we're going to admit her into pediatrics and start a course of treatment.
I'm afraid not. My advice would be for Community General to refrain from any unauthorized treatment beyond emergency breathing therapy. But may I please speak to the subscriber?
wants to speak to you.
Hello?
Ah, Mrs. Turner. I'm afraid this little confusion is your mistake. You know, you should have called your primary care physician, Dr. Grossman, and he would have arranged for the patient's admission to the proper facility.
But I didn't know. I was scared. I called 911.
What I think you should do now is correct your mistake.
I don't understand.
Do you have your car there at Community General?
Yes?
Then I suggest you simply bring the patient over to Greenlawn now. That way, everything will be back in the proper order with the least trouble to everyone.
What did you say?
I beg your pardon?
It's 20 miles across town to Greenlawn. Now, the child was suffering acute respiratory distress 2 hours ago. You want us to throw her in the backseat of a car before we even know why?
Frankly, I'm reluctant to authorize the expense of an ambulance when the error is obviously that of the subscribers.
Are you out of your mind?
The regulations are clear. The patient must be treated in the HMO contracted facility, unless there are legally binding, obvious, immediately life-threatening circumstances.
Doctor, I just told you.
Simple breathing difficulties that respond to interim treatment do not qualify. Now, I'll see about ordering an ambulance over from Greenlawn. It should take, perhaps an hour.
An hour? My God, man.
I'm terribly sorry. I have another call. If you wouldn't mind waiting, I'll get right back to you.
Wait.
Thank you for calling Triax Multi-Health Incorporated. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
Admit her.
Dr. Sloan.
I'm not holding off treatment any longer. I'll get Vaccarelli up in pediatrics.
The hospital directives are very clear. With HMO patients, we must get permission before undertaking any further treatment.
What do you want to do, Betty? Wait an hour for their ambulance?
She's having a seizure.
Get into ICU. I'll get Vaccarelli.
Let's roll her on her side. Get her airway. Get that oxygen mask back on. Start an IV Valium now.
Vaccarelli, please call ER immediately.
Dr. Sloan, line 2. Dr. Sloan, line 2.
Sloan.
Hello, Dr. Sloan. This is Dr. Arthur Holbein here again. I'm afraid the ambulance will be slightly delayed. There is a backup at Greenlawn. Don't worry. It'll arrive, and the patient will be appropriately cared for at the proper facility.
Dr. Vaccarelli. Dr. Vaccarelli, call ER immediately. Dr. Vaccarelli.
I don't know.
I find that hard to believe. What exactly don't you know?
Those phone calls. Betty, when I was a young intern, if you were sick, you were taken care of. If you had money, you paid, and if you didn't, you were a charity case.
Well,
I remember I served 3-4 years in a free clinic for the poor. Down by the docks. It was a very poor neighborhood. Mostly condos now.
do you remember how long someone had to wait to be seen in a clinic like that? I do. I grew up in a very poor family. My father was a pants presser when he could get to work. Health insurance. We couldn't afford an aspirin. I think, Dr. Sloan, your memories of those days are a bit skewed. In those days, if you were poor, you might not be treated at all. I remember my Aunt Sophie dying of pneumonia, all alone in her room. There's something to be said for today. Medicare, Medicaid, HMOs, managed care. They are a lot better than nothing.
About 25 minutes after we got the little girl into the ICU, she went into cardiac arrest. Stan Vaccarelli did all he could, but, she died within 15 minutes.
Anybody tell the mother?
I did.
I don't believe it. 4 hours. 4 hours since you came in here, and the ambulance from Greenlawn just arrived.
Mark, there's no way of knowing if we had admitted the child any sooner, if we could have saved her. We did the right thing. We had no choice. We had to follow the protocol.
Yeah. And our call was obviously very important to them.
We did everything we were authorized to do. We won't have any real answers until they do the postmortem. I know we'll be vindicated.
I think it was murder.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
Melvin Pinter, attorney at law. I got your name from Mrs. Andrea Turner.
What are you doing in my house?
I'm representing Mrs. Turner in a suit for damages involving the death of her daughter, Wendy.
I haven't heard about anything like that.
Nobody has.
What I mean to say is the case hasn't actually been filed yet, which is why I wanted to talk with you. I understand that you were present when the child was brought into community general emergency room?
Not when you were brought in later.
It's close enough. The point is you took part in telephone negotiations with Tri-X Multi-Health, the HMO.
I spoke to someone over there, yes.
And Arthur Holbein, MD?
That sounds right.
Good. Well, what I'd like to do, informally, is go over with you exactly what happened before actually deposing you in the case.
But just exactly who are you suing?
Oh, everybody. But not you, personally.
Who?
Tri-X Multi-Health Incorporated, of course. The Turner's primary care physician under the HMO, Dr. Arthur Holbein, and Community General Hospital. And I'm particularly interested in those in charge of the ER at the
Goodbye,
time.
Mr. Pinter.
Dr. Sloan. A 4-year-old child is dead. You know she died because of negligence, malpractice, and greed. Which side are you on?
Was he killed with an 8-inch Phillips screwdriver or not?
You know, he could have been killed by a long-range X-ray beam from a flying saucer, but I won't know until I can complete my autopsy, which I can't do with you hovering and pestering me.
Come on, Amanda. It was sticking out of his chest. I've got a witness and I've got the weapon. What's the mystery?
Amanda? I'm sorry, were you in the middle of something?
No, this gentleman was just looking for a spot for his screwdriver.
Don't ask.
Oh. Listen, do you remember doing an autopsy on a 4-year-old girl about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was Wendy Turner.
Right. You remember the postmortem findings?
I believe that she died from cardiopulmonary arrest due to bronchospasm, and that was complicated by bacterial pneumonia.
Well, I was thinking more of the time question. Do you think further treatment, say, 2-3 hours earlier would have saved her? What I mean is, was delay the cause of death?
In a general way, earlier treatment is always best. I'd need to pull the file. It's tough to say what brought on the cardiac arrest. There are always variables.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Dr. Sloan, report to administration. Dr. Sloan, please report to administration.
What was that all about?
He keeps thinking about that kid's death. Tried taking him out to dinner Tuesday night.
You took him out to dinner? That was a special occasion.
Yeah, but he didn't eat a thing. Just kept asking himself if he could have done more to save her.
I wasn't much help.
Well, neither was I.
Look, I can pull that file and take another look, but that's about it.
So, what can I do for you, Harold?
Hal. Just Hal.
I think you sent for me, Hal.
Yes. Well, as a matter of fact, I was just wondering. There's a bit of a rumor, you know, just a wispy sort of thing. Somebody was looking for you, certain Melvin Pinter.
Is Pinter suing Community General? I mean, directly?
You didn't actually say anything to Pinter, did you?
Not yet.
Because, as a matter of fact, legal says there's very little chance he can sue, and as a matter of fact, it wouldn't even be a suit per se. Well, you know, a lot of these HMOs have a contractual bar in their contract against court action, so most of the time, an arbitration is the first and sometimes the only recourse. But Pinter couldn't actually win. I mean, there's so many, you know, intangibles, variables, and a kid. After all, we didn't do anything, right?
Oh, that's right. We didn't do anything. We just let that child lie there in the yard.
Mark, you provided emergency care and you stabilized her. After that, any delay is the HMO's fault.
Nearly 4 hours went by before anything happened beyond initial inhalation therapy.
Well, that's inexcusable. It's inexcusable.
If anybody asks me about this in court or anyplace else, I've got to tell the truth.
Of course. Just be careful. That's all. We have certain interests of our own in this, right?
I don't understand. The HMO doesn't own us. Why do we have to do what they say?
The HMO may not own us, Mark, but HMO-approved doctors send us patients. They send us money that we badly need. I mean, look, if they continue to like us and send us cases, we can pay for what? Research projects, we can pay for experimental services, teaching, my salary, your salary.
It can't be so bad that we let them tell us what to do.
Mark, the old days of Norman Rockwell-type family doctors with charity clinics and even federal payments like Medicare and Medicaid. It just wasn't working. Something had to happen to control costs.
What about the patients, Hal?
Mark, I've been looking into this Pinter. I don't like the way he does things. Please, don't talk to him anymore. Okay?
Dr. Sloan.
Hi, Nancy. Something wrong?
I need a minute. In private. She's in her 40s. Lena Rizzoli, in room 114. She was admitted this morning for a routine removal of lipoma on her back.
She was admitted for a fatty tumor removal? I thought that was all outpatient these days.
Well, it would be, but this one's too deep for drive-through surgery, and it interferes with her arm movement, a lot of pain. She was admitted for 2 days. I wish you'd speak to her.
Why?
Well, the routine admissions blood tests came up from the lab. Now, it could be severe anemia, but when I was getting her settled, she was feeling very faint with abdominal pain. The admitting doctor came in. Well, naturally, I asked him about it. He told me to forget it.
You know him?
No, his name's Gould, Leonard Gould. He really snapped at me. He told me that the patient was fine and everything was under control, implied that I should know my place.
Oh, I see.
Mark, you know, I put in a lot of time in the outpatient cancer service. I had that lumpectomy myself 5 years ago.
I remember. Is Gould still here?
No.
You didn't tell him you were going to talk to me or anyone else, did you?
No.
You know you could get fired.
It doesn't matter. The woman needs our help. You know, I wouldn't ask anybody else.
Well, I wouldn't say yes to anybody else either.
Well, let's see. It must have been almost a year ago. I just felt, I don't know, completely blah.
Did you call a doctor then?
My insurance company signed up with LifeSys Incorporated 5 years ago.
That's the HMO.
And you were complaining of?
Ooh, I'd feel weak. Then I'd feel faint. I actually passed out a few times. I lost a lot of weight, and I had this pain in my stomach.
Did you report that to the doctor?
I couldn't get an appointment with Dr. Gould for almost 6 weeks. The people at the LifeSys Inc. walk-in clinic gave me pills. They said I had psychosomatic gastritis brought on by tension and depression over my recent divorce. They prescribed an antidepressant and iron supplements.
Well, standard procedure.
And Dr. Gould agreed. He said my anemia was improved. But I just didn't feel well. So I called people at the HMO about a specialist. But they kept sending me back to my primary care physician, the gatekeeper. Yes, that's how they call Dr. Gould, the gatekeeper.
So these problems continued, huh?
I asked him if I shouldn't have some other tests. I don't know what they call them. MRIs? CAT scans?
But he said they were unnecessary. So for 6 months, I was on iron supplements and Prozac. And now this thing on my back, the lipoma, grew and really hurt. And that's what I'm here for.
See. Miss Rizzoli, have you ever had a mammogram?
As a matter of fact, I asked about that as well. But Dr. Gold said it was HMO policy, that it was unnecessary for a woman under the age of 45.
With all those presenting symptoms, it's hard to understand how a doctor could treat someone for that long and not order any further tests.
Capitation. You're talking about Rizzoli, Nancy's patient?
That's okay, I told her. What does capitation have to do with Lena Rizzoli?
LifeSys Inc. is like other HMOs. They pay doctors so much per month per patient, $15, $20 per head. Capitation. If the doctor orders tests, medication, anything over the $20, it comes out of his own pocket.
To stop doctors from doing unnecessary procedures.
That's the theory.
It sounds like rationing of medical care to me.
Point is, anyone who stays well is a profit. Anyone who requires treatment is a loss.
And further tests on Lena Rizzoli would definitely be a loss.
How could a doctor deny care simply because of a few dollars profit or loss?
I love you, Dr. Sloan. You are a sweet breath of innocence in a bottom-line world. Some HMOs offer big bonuses to doctors who have a reputation of keeping the costs down. You've heard of the gag rules. A doctor is prohibited from even mentioning to a patient any treatment that the HMOs won't authorize.
I thought that state and federal regulations pretty well took care of that.
Technically.
Is there any chance that Gould can still order those tests? I mean, she is his patient.
I don't think so. When I suggested it, he blew up. He pointed out that an RN is not in a position to lecture an MD. Threatened me with strong disciplinary action.
But she needs those tests.
The protocol is clear. Permission for any procedure has to come from the primary care physician. And that means LifeSys Inc.
What are we going to do?
We do exactly what we did in the case of Wendy Turner. And if Lena Rizzoli dies, that'll be murder too.
Not this time.
I want to know who's responsible for this.
I am.
Do you realize what you've done? There is no excuse for this kind of unauthorized activity. You're going to get Community General in deep, deep trouble. We've already heard from the legal department at LifeSys Inc. You have opened us to all kinds of charges of financial irresponsibility. Why did you do this?
Because I'm a doctor, Hal. I swear by Apollo and Aesculapius, first do no harm, the Hippocratic Oath. You remember that?
Don't patronize me, Mark. If you were anybody else, I would have you fired.
I demand you get Sloan in here right now.
Already done, Doctor.
You may be chief of internal medicine, Sloan, but you've overstepped your authority. Ordering tests on my patient?
Tests you should have ordered yourself.
I don't have to admit my patients here, you know. I can always take them to
another HMO facility. Well, you are the gatekeeper, after all.
Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You think this is about HMO procedure, do you? Well, you're wrong. This is bottom line doctor-to-doctor medical ethics. Mrs. Rizzoli is admitted for routine minor surgery, a lipoma excision, and then you in Community General Hospital move in with the obvious motivation of running up enormous bills by a lot of unnecessary procedures. This is the grossest kind of ethical lapse.
Dr. Gould, I am sure that we can settle this without any kind of...
Well, you going to let him get away with this? Because I'm not. We'll just see what the County Medical Society and the State Licensing Board will do. Got anything to say, Sloan? You tell me, what excuse can you make? What possible justification can you have? Microcytic anemia. Positive occult blood in the stool. Marked CEA elevation 65.8.
Excuse me, what the hell is going on here?
The results of the test on Lena Rizzoli. The endoscopic report shows it without question. Advanced colon cancer. The pathology report in the biopsy makes it very clear the cancer has been developing for at least 8 months, widespread beyond the colon. Had the symptoms, the continuous anemia, the weakness, the unexplained weight loss, pain in the abdomen, been interpreted to call for test. When she reported it, the early stages could have been spotted. And the prognosis would have been a lot different at this point. As it is, CAT scan shows widespread metastases to the liver.
We'll have to call in an oncologist. You know Malcolm McAuliffe?
Good man. Probably call for cryotherapy or possible removal of the lesions. Neither one is very successful very often. Of course, chemotherapy.
Excuse me, please. I think I should go downstairs and see my Mrs. Rizzoli. You think this started 8 months back?
The natural history of colon cancer suggests it's been at least that long.
8 months.
How long has she got?
Well, I'm no specialist, Hal. 6 months a year.
Well, talk to McAuliffe. See what you can do for her.
Six months to a year of chemotherapy. You think Life Cis Inc.'s going to pay for that one?
It's all right. You'll be okay now. It's the chemo. There's always some nausea.
3 days.
She's under pretty heavy sedation.
Dr. Sloan.
Yes. How you feeling? Any better?
I thought it was Dr. Gould. He came to see me. I actually sort of laughed. I was thinking, where were you 8 months ago? And it might have done some good.
Dr. McAuliffe is doing everything that should be done.
I know. Dr. Gould said he was sorry. He apologized. I didn't have the strength to feel anything particular. I told him I forgave him. Isn't that silly? Forgave him. What difference does it make?
Hi. We've got some company. Dr. Leonard Gould.
I didn't see a car out there.
He came up from the beach about an hour ago. I think he's a little bombed. Said he wouldn't leave until you got here, so I left him in the house with his bottle.
Well, you better make some coffee. High octane.
All right.
Dr. Gould.
You're back from the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
How's the patient doing?
Oh, standard reaction to chemo, nausea, that kind of thing.
I haven't been there for 10 days. I transferred the case over to Malcolm McAuliffe.
Yes, I know.
Did you know that a suit has been filed by Melvin Pinter, counselor at law, against Life Cis Inc., HMO, and Leonard David Gould, MD, for $5 million damages? I will drink to Life Cis Inc. Of course, they won't get $5 million. Judges tend to throw out huge jury awards. Have to settle for maybe $700,000. On the other hand, my My own malpractice insurance has been canceled. What I can do next in medicine is an interesting question.
Doctor, I'm not sure you should be talking to me.
Oh, I think I should talk to you. I think I have to. There's nothing I can do. I mean, the malpractice action is out of my control. It's out of my control, for God's sake. But you can at least listen.
All right, all right.
The implication, the accusation is that to pile up nickels and dimes out of my per capita HMO payment. You know about that.
I know about capitation.
All right. To make an extra buck here and there, they say I purposely withheld treatment to the sick. That isn't true. I think. I mean, take managed care, and I did. You have to look at the social gains, the economic necessity. See, the point is, without it, there's waste, terrible waste. Now, in the old days, unnecessary treatment was the way a lot of doctors made their money, right? Right.
Well, probably. In some cases, a few of those.
Oh, you're romantic, Dr. Sloan. You know it's true. We have to control costs, make sure nobody is misusing our resources. Otherwise, the world's best healthcare system will destroy itself.
Doctor, past abuses are no justification for inexcusable actions in the present. Look, don't you think this is enough for now?
No. You've got to understand. I cannot. I will not believe that a payment system geared to keeping services down would have influenced my medical judgment. I refuse to believe that I would let myself be used to increase some corporate profit margin.
Doctor, I don't pretend to understand your motivations, financial or psychologically or any other way. All I know is the treatment was denied. Lena Rizzoli has 6 months to a year.
Well, I cannot. I must not admit that even unconsciously my concern for my income would make me responsible for Lena Rizzoli's death. You see that, don't you?
I see advanced colon cancer. I see metastases to the liver.
You're not listening. You do understand, don't you? I mean, you've got to believe me. You've got to believe me. I'm not guilty of that.
Look, I'll take him home. Come on.
You've got to believe me. Oh, please, please. My God, you're a doctor, too.
Okay, continue the Fortaz 1 gram Q8H.
Mark.
I knew you were working today.
Actually, I came by to say goodbye. I've been fired.
Nancy, you knew you were risking your job when you questioned Gould's diagnosis and came to me.
That's only part of it. I think they also found out I'm the one that tipped off Melvin Pinter. It's a good thing they can only fire me once.
Let me talk to Mr. Lomax.
No, please, there's no point. In fact, they're offering me a reference and 6 months severance pay.
They're buying you off.
Oh, I'll let them. I don't regret what I did, but they might. I got an offer to teach in a nursing school. I like the idea of unleashing a few Nancy Rushes on the Lomaxes of this world.
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
I'll miss you.
Give him hell.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lomax. I tried to stop him.
Why are you firing Nancy Rush?
She broke protocol.
Come on, Hal.
On top of which, LifeSys Inc. became aware that she was instrumental in Melvin Pinter's malpractice suit against them. They made it clear she had to go.
Why? Because they wouldn't like us anymore?
You know, you are not sitting in this chair, Mark. There are some very large issues involved here. For one thing, payment. On 6 months to 1 year of chemotherapy and other treatments in the Rizzoli case, probably in the neighborhood of $250,000 or more. And I'm not even sure that LifeSys will pay.
Well, they won't like it even if they do. You know what the HMOs say, a quick death is a cheap death.
There are legitimate financial issues here, Mark. 20% of our patients are admitted here and paid for by LifeSys Inc. and other HMOs like them. This is a fair executive decision because, on balance, Community General needs their
goodwill. Against that, one RN.
One RN who has the integrity to put the patients first. It seems to me the Community General needs her, too. Doreen, would you do me a favor? Call Melvin Pinter, please. Yes, tell him I'd like to discuss with him a malpractice suit he has. Wendy Turner.
You know, they sent out to the farmer's market for the logs.
No thanks.
Very fancy law firm.
But this isn't yours?
They won't even let me into the men's room here. Even the janitor has a degree from Harvard Law. Now, they just lend out their boardrooms for fancy arbitrations.
Like today?
That's right. First stage, a non-binding arbitration.
I mean, there's no judge?
An arbitrator. Well, actually, he's a retired judge. Teaches legal ethics at UCLA Law. Don't think I'll find too friendly an ear there.
Why not?
This case he sat on, he threw out 5 out of 6 charges. Then cut the amount of damages down from $1 million to a piddling $100,000. Point is, for a major insurance company or HMO to get out from under for a lousy $100,000 is like, finding a bargain at a yard sale.
Well, how much are you asking?
In excess of $3.5 million. Stay away from the onions.
Morning, Hal.
It's Harold. And, I really don't understand your aiding and abetting this hijacking conman, Pinter, right?
So far, I haven't noticed he's been responsible for anybody's death.
Now, actually, in a way, it's not too late.
For what?
Well, I know you will want to consider your ongoing relationship with Community General. That is, when you testify, a little discretion, one way or the other, would make a big difference to Community General and to you.
Now, Dr. Travis, I just want to get this clear. During the time you had the patient in the emergency room, Wendy Turner, she was receiving only standard inhalation therapy, which means this was not considered a life-threatening emergency situation?
Well, yes. But then she started seizures.
But that was after the telephone conversation with Triax Multi-Health HMO?
Yeah, I guess so, yes.
I see. That's all the questions.
Any further cross-examination for this witness?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Pinter, you're next, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Dr. Mark Sloan.
Dr. Mark Sloan.
Thank you for calling Triax Multi-Health Incorporated. Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line for the next available operator.
Dr. Sloan, do you recall Dr. Holbein's suggestion on behalf of Triax Multi-Health Incorporated that Mrs. Andrea Turner should take her child in her car 20 miles across town to the Green Lawn Hospital?
The only place that child should have been taken was our pediatrics unit.
But as soon as the seizures were noted, Dr. Sloan, full emergency care was immediately instituted.
Yes, but that might not have been necessary if we hadn't been kept waiting 2 hours for the HMO to give us permission to treat her.
But isn't it a fact that the post-mortem shows no definitive indication that delay was involved in the cause of death?
Common medical practice in the handling of emergency situations calls for the quickest possible treatment, not pointless delays.
Any further cross-examination for Dr. Sloan?
No, Your Honor.
No. Dr. Sloan, you're excused.
Your Honor, I wonder if I might say just a few words.
I object, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
feel, let him talk.
Please, Your Honor, this is not a forum for personal opinion.
No, it's not. It's an arbitration. My arbitration. And I'll decide who talks and who doesn't. Now, Dr. Sloan, you've been sitting in that chair for the past hour, and it seems like you've been a little bit uneasy. And I, for one, would like to know why.
Thank you. I'm aware that the post-mortem is indeterminate as to the precise influence of time in this child's death. Speaking from the point of view of the doctor, I only remember one thing. The clock on the ER wall. It jumped convulsively every second. Jump. 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 I can remember the weight of the wristwatch every time I looked at it. It was 4 hours before that ambulance would arrive from Greenlawn. For that, my profession has no excuse. The key to proper delivery of medical services has only to do with the patient's needs. The patient's needs. The profits of a corporation, the rise and fall of its stock in the market, all of the vast economic problems which have erupted out of the mountain of demands and expectations, they're all secondary to the actions of the doctor, the nurse, the clinic, the hospital, and most important to those in danger, in pain, at risk. No hospital is the equivalent of a factory or a bank or a supermarket. I'm no expert on who's legally responsible here. You're lawyers. It's your ballgame. The minutes that Dr. Travis and I spent on the telephone arguing with a computer, playing elevator music, arguing business regulations as who had claim to the patient's billing and control. All of that was a violation of my oath. Those minutes belong to that little girl.
Then tell me, Dr. Sloan, who is responsible for Wendy Turner's death?
The HMO. Triax Multi-Health, Inc. The doctor in their office. The administrative regulations enforced at Community General Hospital. And me.
Well, I have some news. The ruling came down this morning.
How'd it go?
Told you I was afraid of Judge Kesey. First off, the claims against the hospital have been thrown out. That ought to make you happy, Dr. Sloan.
Not very.
Second, the judge is proposing a settlement.
What kind?
The companies, the insurance, and the HMOs have agreed to pay, but they don't have to accept any blame for any wrongdoing. They're guilty of nothing.
Exactly how much is this settlement?
$200,000.
How does Mrs. Turner feel about it?
She's not very happy. Not because of the money. I mean, that doesn't really matter to her. But Triax Multi-Health Incorporated gets off without acknowledging their guilt in Wendy's death.
So you think they won? Is that it?
In a way. Remember what I told you. To a billion-dollar corporation, a few $100,000 is a cheap insurance premium to let them go on just the way they did before. How about you, Dr. Sloan? Have you got any backlash from the hospital because of your testimony?
Oh, no, not yet. It's much easier to get rid of a registered nurse who doesn't have a term contract. Although Lomax has stopped asking me to call him Hal.
You all right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm fine.
At least it's over.
This case. But there'll be others.
Lena Rizzoli.
Oh, now that one should be easy. Of course, I'll probably have to subpoena you, Dr. Sloan. But at least the hospital's in the clear.
That's great for the lawyers and the hospitals. But what about the people who practice medicine? I mean, what's the point of becoming a doctor if I can't be a doctor? If some corporation is going to tell me who I can treat and how to treat them?
Jesse, There's only one rule that applies to what we do, and it hasn't changed in the last 2,000 years, no matter how much the practice of medicine has.
First, do no harm.
Even though they're not making it easy for us.